All right. So to wrap things up, we're going to talk a bit more, a bit briefly, on the conscious state of humankind, and it's gotten to the point where we're stuck in this land of duality. People want to believe in the devil. That's fine. I personally don't. My wife and I do our best to not excite those types of ideas because we feel like that's feeding into a negative entity that exists again only in our minds. And there's things that happen and things in our lives that we may say, oh, the devil did that, or that's the devil, something like that. We all have those friends or family members, or may even be you or whatever, but even still, that's blaming it on our creation.
And just for a disclaimer, we're not putting down anyone's religion in any kind of way, form, or fashion. If that's what you truly believe, and that's fine. We have no problem. We're just speaking on us and how we feel on Christ consciousness and just love in general, and how mind, thought processes work. And this is just a method that's helpful for both of us. To keep us on a higher level of thinking without having to play the blame game. Because I noticed that a lot of times when we say, oh, that's just the devil did that, oh, that's just the devil did that, the devil did that. Once we eliminate the blame game, I notice we can work it out for ourselves. We can say, okay, well, I'm no longer blaming anybody else, so who else can I blame? Well, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, well, I'm the one that's formulating these thoughts because of my old belief system. All this is a belief system. Whatever you believe in, that's what you're going to do, and that's how you're going to feel, and that's what you're going to put your energy towards. Whatever you believe.
Exactly.
So we just choose not to believe in anything negative. We choose to believe in positivity, because that's going to help us stay in this love bubble here.
Absolutely.
And that's how we're able to spread that. Because the thing is, again, it's the blame game. Once the blame game stops, you can be free.
Yeah.
And it's not, you didn't really physically see a person saying, hey, yada yada yada, you did this, this is, no, it's up to us. We have the choice to be happy. We have the choice to get up and take a shower. We have a choice to think and do whatever we want. So we can't blame anybody for formulating our own thoughts. So that's just, and there's, of course, there's going to be evil out here because people choose to do that. It's a choice. Just like people when they talk about the guns, how bad the guns are. It's not the guns, it's the people behind the guns. It's just your intent behind what you're doing. And
if you're watching this video and you're Christian, I suggest you read a book called called Health and Science by a lady who was a very devout Christian, and she created another part of Christianity called Christian Science. And it pretty much just focuses on Christ consciousness, what's called Christ consciousness, which is getting to the point where you understand the teachings of Christ so much so to where you start infusing them into your own belief system and into your own life, to where you can conquer those other states of duality that everybody lives in. For instance, being able to love one another, in order, when Jesus went out and was congregating and meeting other people, the way he made his love bubble bigger was by loving those people that other people frowned upon and said, oh, what are you doing talking to them? He said, what are you talking about? This is my brother, or this is my sister, And we should get to that point ourselves where we start thinking more in this Christ consciousness type of state of mind, where we start exercising our belief in only love. And that's the important part, is if you can just shift your mind to just believe in only love, then you are achieving Christ consciousness. And we feel like on our life path that we have, it's very important for us to get to that level where we only think in love, act in love, live in love, and we're doing our best to do that not only in our own relationship, but to go out in the rest of the world and spread this message of love, of unification. And again, it's very important that we break down the biggest barrier, which is duality, and believing in this wrong state, because we're the creators of that wrong state. Our natural state is love, and the unnatural state is everything other than. So it's very important for us to get back to our natural state of being. That way we can be harmonic and have that unity that we all desire. And with that comes so many more things. Equality comes abundance.
And also duality too. Duality is just pretty much belief in two. It's bad, good, hot, cold, up, down. It's that
right,
belief
wrong.
in up and down, right and wrong. You're right, I'm wrong. This and that. You know what I mean? It's back forth. You know what I mean? It's been going on for years. So now we're kind of like, let's go in the positive side up there. Let's start thinking positive. No more the negative. Again, goes back to the devil concept. We want to believe in just, God, Jesus, Buddha, everything positive, peace, enlightenment. That's what we want to focus on. And once we all focus on that, we all can connect again, because the bad side of everything is separation, depression, war, famine, all that type of stuff. That's the other side. But we all can agree we don't want that anymore. It's not working. You know what I mean? So let's go to the positive side. Because, positive side is prosperity, abundance, happiness. We don't have to worry about, ever needing or wanting anything. Because prosperity.
Freedom.
Freedom to be who you are. Yeah. God brought us here. We're all here. We're all creations of love. So let's be that creation.
Exactly. And, well, I guess at the moment, if you haven't been paying attention to what's going on with our court situation, it's finally come to an end for Crystal. They did vindicate her and finally free her after all of this whole due process.
But they did still put a criminal record on our criminal, because I was holding on to my husband, and I'm a criminal for that.
So because of that, we went to a jury trial and was found guilty on all charges, including her.
Yes.
So, but they said you served enough time in jail.
But they could have dismissed it at the beginning, the whole time, because they obviously thought I wasn't no threat. So, and then they waited till the jury decided I was guilty, and then said, oh, okay, well, really, you're really not that guilty, so you can go.
That's okay.
I'm like, you had me go through that for what? So, it's the system, as you can see, it started waking me up, too, to seeing how they're treating these people. I mean, I'm thankful for it. I really am, but right now I want to get my hubby, out of, their grasp. So we're definitely want some support.
They still have me in their clutches at this time, and I'm out on bail at the moment until August 30th, where I'm scheduled to report in for a 60-day sentence. And this, of course, is unnecessary. It's a waste of more time and resources, and I would love to continue living with my life and being loving with her.
I don't want them to take them away.
Yeah, of course not. And to continue going out in the world and spreading the message of freedom and liberty with you with the campaign. So please join us in our million call protest, where we're asking a million people to start flooding the telephone calls. Yes, for the Harbor Justice Center in Newport Beach. I'll be posting that information. There may be a subtitle here or something, but look forward to that information so you can call them and tell them to drop my case immediately. Please, it is imperative, because also while I'm out on bail, I'm going to be holding our first fundraiser for the campaign, and it's going to be 4th of July weekend. It's the Independence Day Money Palm. So from July 4th through July 7th, we will be accepting donations for the campaign. No matter what you have, if you have it and you can spare it, we would greatly appreciate
50 cents,
it. Yes.
Everything.
We take gold, we take silver, we take bitcoins, we take anything, everything. Okay, so please just make sure that you contribute to the campaign any way that you can. Again, from July 4th through July 7th for the Independence Day Money Bomb. So please stay tuned with the campaign by visiting the website, which is governorwildstar.com. And make sure also that you tune in to my wife's new web series called Crystal's Insights, where she's started a web series promoting more of her insights into this new realm of living, as well as her own
spiritual, metaphysical, because I mean, he covers a lot of the government, and political aspect of it, which I am in it too. But also, I'd like to, discuss metaphysical topics, healing, meditation, tarot, spirituality. Some people are into numerology, astrology. I'm still studying up a little bit more on that, but I do enjoy it very, very much, and I do enjoy helping people. So definitely if you have any questions on anything, you can always email me at crystalrocks@mail.com, and you can just post any questions there. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have, or if you're going through something tough, you need a friend or someone to talk to, I don't mind doing that too and giving you some insight, just to remind you of a beautiful person you are. You know what I mean? If you just lost and there's just a whole bunch of stuff coming down on you, hey, we're friends, so just email us, even him as well. You can email him if you have any questions, or to say if you need a friend. We would like to be your friend too. You know what I mean? We don't judge or discriminate on age, race, whatever, sex, color, whatever. You know what I mean? As you can see, we're all one, So that's what we want to focus on, and that's how we want to spread love to you guys. And we thank you so much for your support. Just check out his website. It's a wonderful website. He's been working very hard on it. You guys really got to check it out. Very, very, very good material on there. Very interesting too. And he should have some more details. If you would like to know a little bit more about this fundraising event, you can email your information. We'll be more than happy to send another email back to you with the information as to where it will be, and all the details.
Yeah, and there's going to be Evite information for the people that would like to attend, all of those serious about attending the dinner fundraiser, the dinner party for the 7th of July. So please, again, if you'd like to stay tuned, visit governorwildstar.com and just keep in touch, okay? And we thank you very much for just joining us for this holiday briefing, and we want to just say thank you, and we love you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
And we just pray for all of the best for each and every one of you. So may the light of God and liberty shine upon each and every one of you. And thank you again for keeping in touch with us and for joining us today. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.